senior night here in the Dog Pound on the campus of East Knox High School as the Lady Bulldogs looks to get some payback on the Lady Trojans of Centerburg, who defeated them earlier this year in Centerburg. We have all the action coming your way on the final match these seniors will play here. We have it on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, and it's coming your way next.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together, or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
At the Keelbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
There's a blood shortage and we came up to Dead Lover's Point at midnight on Friday the 13th.
Lame.
Guess I'm gonna waste all this blood by dying in a predictable horror movie way.
50% of Americans like watching blood get spilled in horror movies, but only 3% donate it. When was the last time you donated blood?
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Welcome to East Knox High School as we honor America with the national anthem. evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Dog Pound on the campus of East Knox High School in Howard, Ohio, for today's KMAC matchup on senior night between the Centerburg Lady Trojans and the East Knox Lady Bulldogs. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi, alongside the one and only Hayden Gray. And Hayden, this was competitive, actually, at Centerburg. The Lady Trojans swept the match, but it was close, 25-19, 25-15, 25-18. The Lady Dogs, they want to do something, maybe get an upset here on senior night.
I can say the same thing. Honestly, it wasn't against Centerburg, but last time I was here is when East Knox took on Fredericktown, the third team in the KMAC, and it was honestly very similar, Trav. You know, the same result. They did get swept, but played very competitive in each different set. You could tell their progression. So another chance, and who knows, maybe with the kind of special atmosphere you get on senior night, could be in for a special night here in East Knox.
Let's take a look at our team spotlights, brought to you by the Kilbuck Savings Bank here in the Kilbuck Savings Bank pregame show. First for the Lady Trojans of Centerburg, 13-3, 8-1 in the KMAC. Already played twice this week. They defeated Mount Gilead in straight sets and lost to Mount Vernon in 5. Only a game behind Cardington. They meet once again on the 6th of October. That will probably determine the KMAC championship. However, Centerburg still has to play that Freddyburg matchup against Fredericktown as well. They have won 5 of their last 6 matches. A pretty darn good squad, Hayden.
Yeah, nothing but, nothing short of impressive. We've had the opportunity a couple times together to see them this year, watch them take on Fredericktown, what was probably a few weeks ago now. But you can tell extremely well coached, well disciplined, and a team that really is hungry to try and compete and get back at Cardington and force a change of things in the standings in the KMAC.
And another team that's hungry to get a victory is the homestanding Lady Bulldogs. 6-8 this season, 2-6 in the KMAC. They lost their last 3 matches after winning 4 straight. The last time these two teams met at Centerburg, it was 25-19, 25-15, 25-18 on the 1st of this month. And like I said, this is senior night for 7 players. A couple of them, unable to play due to injury, but we heard before this match that all the seniors will be out on the floor to start the 3rd set, which I think is very cool.
That's definitely one of those cool things. It's unfortunate you don't want. It's one of those cool moments that you don't want to experience. You don't want anyone to be injured and not to get to regularly compete on their senior night, but still great that they'll be able to come out and do that.
And now let's take a look at the roster for the Lady Bulldogs, brought to you once again by the Kilbuck Savings Bank Company. Kensley McMillan, Hannah McCoy, Kiara Knepp, Zoe Parker, Heba Azrali, Shanda Mielik, Grace Shesby, Addison Davis, Olivia Elliott, Sydney Biggs, Isabel Schlegel, Sydney Upfor, and Josie Haggy under head coach Kelsey Walters. And now for the roster players from the Centerburg Lady Trojans, looking to get one game closer to that KMAC championship. Julia Orndorff, Katie Johnson, Stella Weisbrod, Emma McCombs, Autumn Kennedy, Ava Jo Ring, Amani Mitchell, Riley Skillman, Clara Johnson, Kennedy Glenn, Gwen Sands, our MVP in the last match that we had with them, Chesney Farrell, and Olivia Joyner under head coach Abby Boudneau. We're just about ready to go. I want to welcome everybody watching live and free tonight on the OH Report Facebook and YouTube channels. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you out. KMACtion here on a Thursday night. Gotta love it, Hayden.
I tell you, a couple of those seniors, too, they throw out the little volleyballs to their families on senior night. A couple of them. Some crazy arms. One of those coming up, almost taking us out. A lot of the senior families seated in front of us, but always love special occasions like this.
Not only that, but the fans running after the ball almost took you out too, Hayden. So yeah, you might want to watch yourself.
I might be in the danger zone here.
This is one of 2 live streams volleyball-wise this evening. We also have Cary and Colonel Crawford going on up at Cary. Storm Blunchley Garrett Parlett on the call of that one. I believe it's Storm and Garrett.
It is.
That one, I believe, going to the third set. We'll get some check-ins on that one as the night progresses, but we were just about ready to go here from East Knox. Senior night, always a special night. Had a nice presentation of all the seniors, and also the senior players from East Knox gave the senior players from Centerburg a rose, which was, it's a good gesture. If you want to watch that, it's actually in a stream right below us. We did that, a little separate stream for that, so you can watch that whenever you want on the Facebook and YouTube pages. But enough of me mumbling on. You don't want to listen to me. You want to watch this match, and here we go. We're about to go underway. Hannah McCoy to start it off, and we are underway from the dog pound. And it's going to be an ace. Not a bad way to start this off, Hayden.
Definitely like coming out with an early point, an early ace. Get the momentum on your side as fast as you can.
In system, big swing and down. And just like that, we're even. Gwen Sands with the kill. Gwen, our MVP last match, as Centerburg swept Mount Gilead. Let's take a look at the Killbuck Savings Bank replay. Addison Davis, well, actually Clara Johnson, my correction, with the serve. Power tip there. And that shot too strong. We'll take a look at the replay. Had some technical difficulties there, but we're back. 2-1, Lady Dogs. On the Knox Community Hospital scoreboard. Grace Shespy with the serve. Over the Lady Dogs. And dink down. Sydney Biggs coming up big on that one.
Sydney, one of those 7 seniors playing the final home contest tonight. She's been a really big part of the success they've been able to find this season and, you know, getting the program back to where they aspire to be.
Set up right down the middle by Sands. And a net error by East Knox gives the Lady Trojans the point. It is 3-2.
First batch of substitutions for the Lady Trojans.
Katie Johnson to serve. Into the net and down. We're tied at 3. We'll see if that hit the net or that was a block, and it looked like it was a block. Evens things up here early on. Overpass. Overpassed right back. Left side, Biggs. Another overpass into the net. Lady Dogs get the lead back. It's 4-3. Biggs now will serve. Just over the net. Cross shot. Back to East Knox, down the middle. Stays alive. Weisbrod tipped and down, and once again, we're tied at 4, Aiden.
Took the defender to the ground with the speed on that one. Just not enough time to even think about your next move. You just have to go on instinct, and simply not enough time for East Knox to react on that one.
4 all. And that swing too strong. Centerburg gets their first lead of the match. 5-4. Another overpass, and this time into the antenna. Makes it 6-4 Centerburg. Sands with the serve. Nice swing on the cross shot. And finish for the Lady Bulldogs, Zoe Parker. Using the whole court to her advantage.
Yeah, great job by Parker. She honestly had a few big plays in that match that I referenced earlier when Fredericktown was here last about a week and a half ago. Stepped up really big, and for a freshman, made some really good plays.
Stella, my goodness. In Centerburg, they've been taking advantage just in front of that back line, placing it perfectly. That's where a good amount of these 7 points have come from. And the Lady Trojans add on. Let's take a look at the replay. It was off the block, but no one there to receive. And it's 8-5. Low sailing serve there. It's going to turn into a free ball, but into the net. That was quite the serve by Kennedy Glenn.
Centerburg, a very well-rounded team. They've got a lot of girls that can come in off the bench as well, their rotation.
And that serve angled to where it went into the 6th or 7th row here. And just like that, it's 10-5 Centerburg in this opening set. Free ball. Swung up, but it comes right back over to the Centerburg. Back set. Swung there by Joyner. Stayed up, and then the spike attempt by East Knox into the net. 11-5. And a timeout by the Lady Bulldogs. We have some mentions already tonight. Sherry Go Trojans. Chris Boo, LOL. Hello, Sherry. And Megan Go Trojans. So a lot of Trojan fans in here. Some Bulldog fans as well. Hello, welcome in. Just two random guys calling volleyball tonight, Hayden.
Yeah, you know, I guess we should be quite honored the job that we have to get to do this. Come down here and this is our job, is to call sports. I mean, it's a blessed job to do, you know, and to be able to highlight these great high school athletes across North Central Ohio. It just makes it even better. That's what we want to be here for, and to bring these matches, games, whatever, live and free always. Yeah,
Free.
Like Travis said, lots of recognition going around tonight. Not just one, but two matches.
And then don't even get me started about tomorrow football. We have a ton. We'll show you that later. Big swing down the middle and finished off by OH.REPORT. (11-6) the score now. But the Lady Trojans get the point right back. Bit of out of system play there by East Knox and unable to return it over. Weisbrod will serve now. That shot too strong.
I think sometimes for East Knox this season, it's kind of been about being your own worst enemy sometimes. Now, I do want to give empathy because they've been dealt some rough hands this year with injury. And obviously, I don't think it's going to be a bad hand. They're very happy about first-year head coach stepping into the program. But the next step is probably, you know, practicing those fundamentals, getting those locked down so that you're not costing yourself points when you need them.
Trying the back corner, but just a little too strong. Makes it 15-6. So this match was 5-5. Since then, Centerburg's gone on a 10-1 run. In system, Schlegel with the swing. Back to the other side, and Amani Mitchell gets the finish. Went right down on the net, bounced it over top the block. Nearly an ace that time. Back set, swing blocked. Now they're going to stay into the net, so that's 4 hits. And the Lady Dog point. Yummy. Our first meal of the night, per se, Hayden. Yummy ball. And you know how I got the yummy ball?
Yeah, I would really love to know the origin of it. I've always kind of wondered that ever since I've heard you and Mackenzie use that term.
I'll tell you here in a second after the ace. The yummy ball was actually given to me from a former coach. Well, actually, she's back to being a coach now. Used to be coaching at Colonel Crawford, Amber Christie, as East Knox able to free ball this back over. She taught me this last year when Crawford played Northmore about the yummy ball, as East Knox gets the point to cut this to back to within 10. But it's literally, it's when an overpass comes right to one of the opposing players and they're able to just spike it right back down. And you know it's legit when a coach of 20 years, as Lady Dogs with 2 straight points, coach of 20 years, AAU coach as well. She left Crawford, take a break, and just this year took over almost another ace on a overpass. Nice reception, free ball back over. Again, back line kept up. Nice rally going on by both sides. Biggs stays alive from the back line. Weisbrod, and that goes too far into the net,
wow.
But saved again. Sands, that's dug up. Biggs with the dink, and it finally falls. What a point for East Knox.
Now,
wow.
Now, Travis, sometimes those rallies get ended once your stamina gets to, decrease. Sometimes you see miscommunication end those between the players, but that perfect example of sticking the course, communicating with one another, and earning the point.
Sands right back at you. But back to my story, Coach Christine. So she was an assistant coach when Buckeye Central won the state championship in the late 90s, and then took over at Colonel Crawford. She stepped away to coach AAU ball, but then just this year, back coaching Bucyrus, trying to turn that program around as well. So you think it's a legit legit term in volleyball when you have such a great coach in Crawford County telling you what it is. That and the campfire ball as well, she taught me.
Yeah, and there, a little joust at the net. Centerburg takes the joust, though.
Look at you getting up on your volleyball terms as that goes into the net. Make it 20-11. So, yeah, shout out to Coach Christie. So that serve too long. Centerburg 4 points away from taking set number 1. And it's a good term, too, when Mackenzie Lever, multiple All-Ohioan Division I volleyball player, likes it as well. Some of those new terms, maybe some older volleyball folk don't like it, but we do. That joust this time goes to East Knox.
They'll like the results of that, and so does the student section. The Barks are back tonight. I know Garrett and I dealt with a little bit of difficulty with the noise over the Barks against Fredericktown. Always a pleasure to see the fans out in full force.
Back set off the end system, but it's blocked. However, out of bounds, and Centerburg gets the point. You know, this has been clean on the communication side tonight. No miscommunication plays yet by either side. You like to see that.
Yeah, if we're able to hear them, you know, you and I talk fairly loud in our headsets. If you're able to hear them communicating back and forth with one another, you know it's a good night. Haven't seen any collisions or too many mishits tonight.
We'll tell you what we mean by miscommunication if it were to happen, but double hit there on East Knox makes it 23-12. Bit of an overpass. Nice attempt at the save, but into the net, and we'll have set point for Centerburg. 12 set points coming up. No, they're going to say Centerburg into the net, so.
Little switcheroo.
23-13. We play on. And as I say that, into the net on the overpass, and now it is 24-13. So 11 set points coming up for the
Just
Lady
keeping
Trojans.
you on your feet, seeing
I
how
appreciate
quick
that,
you can adjust that scoreboard.
I try to do a lot. If I knew volleyball stats, I'd be able to do that as well, but we don't have that quite yet. Overpass, yummy, put down. East Knox staying alive.
We got a full-blown chant going on now throughout the play.
Cross shot kept up. Back at you, but it's a double hit, and that is how set one will end. Centerburg takes it 25-14 to take set number one. We'll take a break. Be back here with set number two, see if the Lady Dogs can even it up live and free on the OH Report.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
At the Keelbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
(25-14), Centerburg takes set number one. Travis Berardi alongside Hayden Gray here from the Dog Pound. It's senior night, and we'll see if the Lady Bulldogs can even the senior night match up at a set apiece. While they're getting set up, let's take a live look at Cary High School right now.
Someone's upset.
Cary leading Colonel Crawford 2 sets to none, but the Lady Eagles looking to get their first set here. 5 points away. Student section really getting into it as well. I like it.
Carrie's got one of the, I still actually haven't had the chance to go to that gym.
It's
unique.
Fun.
I know that much.
The student section, as you can see, is like back up on like a stage type deal. And they showed they had like an ESPN type crew there, and they're actually, I think, calling the game. Somebody was on their cell phone doing interviews and stuff. So, hey.
Shout out to them.
Underway here in set 2, and that shot too strong, and it's 1-0 on the Knox Community Hospital scoreboard. Now the Cary Blue Devils, the 1A squad on my Country Roads rankings. Colonel Crawford, though, staying at number 3 despite their loss to Cary, put up a great test on Friday. Off speed, and Sands finishes it off. It's 2-0.
Starting to see little grains of sand as to why she was MVP just a few matches ago. You don't like that one?
Look at you and your puns.
Yeah, okay. I was just waiting for the reaction.
Look at you. And finally, our first miscommunication play of the night is, as you can see in front of you on this replay, it was just two players not communicating that much and letting the ball fall. So that's what we mean by miscommunication, as you probably already know. But to the casual volleyball fan, that's what we mean by that. As the Lady Trojans now lead 4-0. Final, Cardington sweeps Northmore 25-17, 25-16, 25-20.
Wow.
They move to 14-3, and they stay a game ahead of Centerburg on the let ball and finish for the ace. So Centerburg looking to keep pace with Cardington ahead of their matchup coming up. This will be a free ball. Going with a decoy there, but still into the net, and East Knox is on the board. They decoyed that middle and went with the swing from Marshall, but they get the point back anyway on the service error. 6-1 here in set number 2. Hello to Chris McMillan. Go Dogs, dad of number 6, Kensley McMillan. Thanks for watching, Chris. Kensley a junior, so she'll experience her senior night next year. Nice placement. You could call that a campfire, or as Storm Blunchley would say, a fire pit.
Yeah, I mean, they start, forming that circle there, and you're seeing just a lot of looking and not a lot of action. Nice job by the Lady Bulldogs to drop that one in there.
Blocked, but kept alive. Overpass. Won't make it to the net, no. So Centerburg will get a chance. Backline swing. Set from the backline will be bumped over. Sands, the power tip. Over the bigs with the swing, stays alive. Another nice rally by both sides. Weisbrod. Now Biggs again, and finally finishes it off. So the 2 momentum points we've seen tonight have gone to East Knox on the long rallies. Nice
Finished
cross
off,
shot.
yeah. I was going to say, the nice job putting the ball in that diagonal trajectory.
Right down the middle. And Kennedy Glenn makes it 7-3 on the Knox Community Hospital scoreboard. Bit of a miss hit there into the net. Tried the off speed, but Centerburg gets the point. 8-3. As Sands serves, but she goes into the net. Back to back.
The fine line there between the let ball and the air. Lady Bulldogs hoping that they don't kind of fall into that same pattern they did in set 1. It was 5-5, and then let the Lady Trojans go on that 10-point run, which pretty much dug their hole in the first set and were never able to climb back out of it.
Double hit on Centerburg brings East Knox to within 3, 8-5. Update on that Crawford-Carey match. Set 3 now tied at 23.
Ooh.
Make it 24-23, so the Lady Eagles with set point. Back here, Biggs with the serve, and she had her Wheaties this morning. A little too strong.
We got to start limiting the food terms. I know you and I are both hungry
I'll call
tonight.
this the coffee black serve. A little too strong.
Okay. Still makes me hungry somehow.
Although I am not a coffee person.
That's right. You got to have your Mountain Dew energy, so you'll have to find a way to work that in there.
No sugar, only 25 calories, my friend.
I'll give you that.
And it's like 2 cups of coffee. It does the same thing to your body, too. That's all. I'll stay at that with the whole thing. Kennedy Glenn with the serve. Centerburg by 5. Bumped over on the free ball. Down the middle. Autumn Kennedy gets the point. No. They're going to replay because it hit the
I was going to say
upraised backboard over here.
And did they prematurely blow a whistle? Because, I mean, I thought we were under the understanding if it hits off that you can still play the ball or it's out of the boundary line.
Maybe because of the deflection, if it keeps it in, as Hayden pulls up to that hoop, maybe if it deflects out of play from that, you're not able to. But if it stays in play, then, you know.
Very true. The replay of the play was probably the right decision.
Yummy, but jousted back at him. Another chance. Weisbrod. Off the tip and down, 11-5 Centerburg, as we'll take a look at the Killbuck Savings Bank replay, and right there is the tip. Still a nice job in the back by Shisby to avoid it, but the tip had already happened.
I mean, fierce joust at the net. I mean, if you're going to go up, they kind of ran into some similar problems with Fredericktown. When you're going to go up against some of these teams at the top of the conference, you got to come up with confidence and don't look back, or they're going to make you pay for it.
Joyner with the dink and the finish. Carey actually came back. They won.
Wow. Take the sweep.
They sweep Colonel Crawford, as that's inside for an ace. Carey state ranked in Division 4. They will be in a, however, they're in a tough district, as East Knox calls timeout with another state-ranked squad, Tiffin Columbian, who went to a regional last year. Colonel Crawford in a region in Division 3. They're not in D4 like Carey. But you and I know of one squad in D4 that has a chance. That's the Monroeville Lady Eagles. Only 3 losses on the season.
On the way down here, we had a chance to talk about them a little bit. Things looking pretty promising for the Lady Eagles in terms of shorter term here in the conference before we get into postseason.
They would have to face Seneca East, who defeated them, one of their 3 losses earlier, so we'll see that. And they still have to play a St. Paul's squad in their conference and district. Tonight's high school volleyball broadcast brought to you live and free on the OH Report thanks to our generous sponsors, the Killbuck Savings Bank, Community Banking. It's what we do. It's who we are every single day. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community. And Park National Bank, where you mean more. Yes, you fans watching out there, you mean more at Park National Bank. You do too, Hayden.
Thanks.
Back to action. Yes, just inside the line. Take a look at the replay one more time, and yeah.
Official had a nice look at that one.
Kind of like in football, if the ball just crosses the plane, if it just touches the line, it's in. Bump back over a free ball. Down the middle, Weisbrod. Whew.
I'm really interested to see. The ball almost disappears on our Killbuck Savings Bank instant replay, which is slowed down
to 85%.
So we'd have to take it frame by frame to see the power behind that one.
It's like an Albert Pujols homer. Hit it high rate of speed. Dinked over, stays alive. That's off the blocks. Back over to East Knox, another chance. From the back, Chesby just it's a little too strong, and it's 16-5.
Very similar position now to where we were in set one. East Knox breaks pumped a little bit.
And an ace.
Stuck at that 5-point mark, and just seems like it's they're Mount Everest ahead of them to get over that. But you can see the work and effort. Just when you're facing a top team in the conference, the score is the way it is for a reason.
Kennedy Glenn with the serve. She's having herself a good match thus far. With the back set, but into the net. It was not blocked, so that is 4 hits and a point for the Lady Bulldogs. We'll take a look on the replay one more time. Sometimes the whole ball gets the net instead of touching the hand of the other team, and that still counts as the possession on one side. Cross court, off the block and down. Give the point to Olivia Joyner. And that unable to be returned, so Centerburg 6 points away from taking a 2-0 match lead. Weisbrod. Back set swung. Weisbrod just sticking a hand out there, keeping it alive.
Into the net on the Lady Trojans.
Yep. So 19-7 the score. Overpass on the swing. Another one dug up. Third chance for Centerburg. Miss hit, but just as good.
I've always been one of those that sometimes thinks that a mishit can almost work out in your favor just because you've thrown off the defense and what they're anticipating.
Yep. That's exactly why. Low line over the net. Tipped over. Joyner going to send it right back. Nice attempt to save it there by Hannah McCoy. But in the end, Centerburg 4 points away now from taking a 2-0 lead. Marshall with the kill. Joe Ring now to serve. The libero from Centerburg. Up for just too strong. (22-7) Centerburg won set one, 25-14. This will be a free ball back over to the Lady Trojans. Joyner off the block and down.
So that one got blocked. It still maintained a lot of its speed and rotation, so no chance for East Knox to really get back there and make an attempt at keeping the play alive.
From the back line, blocked. Free ball back to East Knox. In system, back pass, back set, kept alive. Power tip, finished off. Set point. Marshall with the kill.
And this one might have sailed out, but obviously one of the toughest decisions there for someone in big shoes. Do you let that one go? Do you play it?
And that'll do it. So you take a look at the replay. Just out of bounds. And that is how set 2 finishes it off. 25-7. Lady Trojans lead 2-0. We'll take a break. Be back live and free on the OH Report.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
At the Keelbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
Shanda Mielik will get her final play here on the court at East Knox. The injured senior out for this first play. Actually, all seniors will be out here, 6 of the 7 at least. So we come back here for set number 3. Travis Berardi alongside Hayden Gray, and you love to see this.
Yeah, these are special moments. Kind of reminds me of similar times where unfortunate injuries have caused, you know, players that have to miss their senior season. So definitely, when both teams agreed to let this happen, it's really a classy gesture.
So you have out there, you have Josie Haggie, Hannah McCoy, Grace Shesby will check in. Isabel Schlegel up front. Sydney Biggs as well.
I know it was back to my...
And Mielik.
What would it have been? I think it would have been my freshman. I think it was my freshman year of high school. Our quarterback, Lucas Ousley, had tore his ACL at the beginning of the season in a scrimmage and had to miss the entire year, but was able to come in at the end of the game and take a knee. So, you know, similar moments, and they're very cool. Stuff that the kids will definitely remember a long time.
Getting some picture photo op right now. So Mielik. Shanda Mielik gets one more chance to play here on what I like to call the unofficial name of this place, Shane Knapp Court at Weston Mielik Gymnasium. Her brother Weston in here talked to me a little bit earlier, said him and his roommate, a Northmore graduate, will be watching Andy Jardy and myself back here at East Knox tomorrow night. Golden Knights and Bulldogs for some Week 7 football. And actually, they need to do some adjustments to the lineup. So let's take a look at the schedule for tomorrow. On the left-hand side, football schedule, we have 6 live streams. Mansfield Senior at Ashland, South Central at undefeated Crestview, Pleasant at Clear Fork, a big one in the Valley, Lyman Central Catholic at Lucas, the game we just mentioned, Northmore at East Knox right back here, and Winford Buckeye Central game you'll be with the WBCO crew.
That's right.
And then 2 highlighted games, Galleon at Ontario. Galleon looking to get another win after their upset at Shelby.
Yeah.
And then those Shelby Whippets at Highland and Dane, Nauman. All of those games can be seen in highlight form on the Friday Night Pigskin tomorrow night at 11:30. But those first 6 games you can watch live and free right here on the OH Report. And everybody giving Shanda a nice applause as the referee's still figuring out what is going on here.
I think probably a reminder of just how in-depth that they have to be with volleyball rosters and rotations. I mean, there's a lot that goes into that.
I still don't know what they're doing. They're talking to the sideline. I don't know about maybe a picture or something. I don't.
Yeah, still not quite
Who
sure
knows?
the delay. Looks like we're about to get a whistle.
Well, once again, we want to welcome everybody watching live and free on the OH Report Facebook and YouTube pages. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you out as we shout out Shanda Mielik with the serve. And it's an ace.
Complete great gesture there.
Awesome by Centerburg to get in with this, but nice ball. Back line.
You see the celebration from them, too. That's what sportsmanship is all about.
And she continues
probably not going to let her have this one. We'll see.
That is in system. Overpass, though, and it finishes it off. So Mielik leads to 2 straight for the Lady Dogs. Why not?
And, I mean, yeah, as long as she feels safe and comfortable back here in this serving position, let's see how many she can rally off.
Mielik again. Nice serve back line. Bumped up. Back over. Lady Dogs with a chance. Right down the middle off the block and down. 3 straight. Schlegel with the finish. And it's 3-0. Little senior momentum going on right here. Mielik will go again. Again, back line. Nice in-system play, but stays alive. Bumped across. Another in-system back set. Off the block. It'll be free balled over, but finished. Lady Trojans on the board, and Shanda will now check out for Zoe Parker, but hey, that was cool. You thought maybe Shanda would only be in there for 1 point, but her Lady Dogs got her 3 in a row.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It kind of takes me back to this past season in girls basketball when Haley Baker came back in a little bit earlier than I think we all expected for Shelby, and then honestly stayed in the game for a little bit longer than I think we all anticipated as well.
That's finished off. Centerburg back to within 1. It's 3-2. Sands with the swipe on the Kilbuck Savings Bank replay. Clara Johnson back to serve once again. Lady Trojans up 2-0. Tie game, though. Ace down the line. Bumped over for a free ball. Lady Trojans with a chance to take the lead, and Sands does just that. 4-3 on the Knox Community Hospital scoreboard.
Somehow kept alive by the Lady Bulldogs.
Back set, but off the net. I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it. We're tied at 4.
Ooh. Smooth, just like that play right there that you see on our Killbuck Savings replay. Nearly an ace.
Off the block, though, and down. Point Centerburg. Give that one to Kennedy Glenn. Substitution. Katie Johnson now to serve. Heggie ties it up. That's a lift on Centerburg, but her swing led to it. And it's tied at 5. Sands off the block and down. Centerburg back in front. Lady Trojans trying to keep pace with Cardington, who defeated Northmore earlier tonight. They'll stay 1 game back ahead of their matchup. That'll probably determine if we'll have co or solo KMAC champion. Back set. Pushed over and down.
For any Lady Pirate fans that might be watching too, trust us, we've been keeping an eye and making sure, you know, the Pirate ship always does a nice job of keeping us informed on everything going on over at Cardington. Definitely still on our radar and just hasn't worked out so far this season, but I mean, I'm sure once we get into postseason play, may have a chance to see them on the OH report.
Finishes that off. On the arcing dink. Overpass into the net. 9-5. Centerburg will take on Cardington Thursday the 6th. So 1 week from today. And this is the only KMAC matchup Centerburg will have before that match, so it's big. Free ball over. Lady Trojans set up. Blocked, though, and down. (9-6) the score. Off of the double block.
Can't handle the serve. Biggs picks up the ace.
A big point here in set 3. Had some movement to it. This time it is received. Back set. Dug up in the back. Blocked but pushed over. Power tip blocked. Another one. Double hit. No, they said Centerburg into the net, so the Lady Dogs to within 1. We'll take a look at the replay. And yeah, just barely touching the top of the net was Autumn Kennedy. 9-8. 9-9 on the ace.
East Knox keeping this one more competitive than those first 2 sets. They've, you know, had no problem kind of going point for point here and going on this little run to tie things back up.
Cross shot inside the, no! I thought it was inside the line, but they said it's out. Take a look at the Killbuck Savings Bank replay.
That was in, was it not, Travis?
That was in.
Again, the luxury of having instant replay, but sometimes you're going to see things
well,
that
actually,
or no?
Looking back,
you're looking again?
It might have been out, actually.
I didn't wear my glasses again tonight.
Looking at that bounce. Centerburg with a chance to add on here. Overpass into the net. So maybe a ball don't lie moment there. We're tied at 10.
Yeah, I probably choose the word. I choose unideal times to not sport my glasses, Travis. This being one of them.
Josie with the serve. Knocked into the net. East Knox leads. Back set. Weisbrod, though, into the net. Lady Dogs on a run.
It probably would be their biggest lead of the night, too, if I recall. I don't know if they ever were able to hold a lead in set 1 or set 2.
Well, they were up 3-0.
Rewind the last few seconds and forget I said it.
But that was close. That was the
Right,
largest
close,
lead they had.
close.
That shot off the block and out. Autumn Kennedy gets Centerburg back to within 1. Stella. Nice dig. Kept that alive. Cross shot too strong. We're tied at 12. Now, for you folks that have watched the movie A Streetcar Named Desire, constantly I've wanted to just scream Stella, but I've refrained myself.
Yeah, I do think the people in front of us may give us a few odd looks then, although people down here are starting to get to know us fairly well with our frequent trips to Howard.
That one into the net. Make sure to stay tuned after the match for our Knox Community Hospital MVP. We'll have an interview. They'll get a magnet. It's good.
Yeah, what comes next? What would be the next step up from the magnet?
Well, we did pins last year. Now we have magnets. I don't know what next year we'll have. It's a good exchange, though. You talk to us, we give you a magnet. It says MVP.
Yeah, you just have to put up with a few silly questions and interview, and then you get a magnet.
Especially when you go to college. Put it on your fridge magnet there. People are like, oh, you were an MVP. You darn right I was.
Yeah.
You can go watch
State
it
of
live
Ohio.
and free. Well, that's why our magnets are in the shape of the state of Ohio, too. We've thought of everything, Hayden. Just too strong. Took that line judge a second, but I think he made the right call.
I know. I was trying to watch to see if there was any deflection. Didn't look like the ball changed course at all.
Could have been a ball don't lie moment, though. Is that serve into the net. 15-13 the score. Overpass gives East Knox another chance. Down the middle, kept alive. Yummy stays up. Big wow, that was something I've never seen before. Watch this replay. Just it's saved, and instead of setting that up, she just goes for the spike because it was just knocked up so far in the air that dig turned into a set. Power tip over. Right back at East Knox. Biggs to the back line. Lady Dogs trail by 1. Biggs ties it up.
See, this is what I imagine. The first 2 sets have not gone the way East Knox would have imagined or ideally liked to picture, but like we went over during pregame, their first meeting this year, all those sets fairly close by the times things were ended, and the sweep may not do it justice if you don't take a look at those box scores.
Clara Johnson with the serve. Biggs with the bump. Nice adjustment on the overpass. Biggs will get another shot. Back line, just out.
Ooh. Another close one again.
Take a look, slow
that's
motion.
a replay. Ooh.
I think that's right. I think
so
right.
too. The shadow is what sometimes tricks you up and makes you think it may have made contact in bounds, but I think they made the right call in this instance.
Nonetheless, East Knox gets the point back. It's 17-16. McCoy with the serve. In system. Sands, yes. Bump, set, spike. That's volleyball right there for you, folks.
That's it.
Bump, set, spike.
That's it. That's all you got to know.
Some shout-outs. Ronnie Hesko, Shanda, Chris McMillan. Glad to see Shanda get in. So are we. And then Lori Hauk. Let's go, Lady Trojans. And a timeout by East Knox. Let's take one more look at our schedule. Also, on Saturday.
I was going to say, it's for the first time, Trav, not you and I on early morning volleyball.
Yeah, Northwestern at Crestview. Garrett and Storm will be on the call of that one. Archbishop Alter at Madison Girls Soccer. Liberty Benton at Ontario Girls Soccer. Highlights on Saturday of those. But tomorrow night, 6, count them 6, live streams live and free for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good job.
I counted for you.
Andy Jardy and I will be right back here in Howard, Ohio. Chet Looney Stadium. Northmore takes on the Bulldogs.
I was going to ask you, Travis, what is the key to victory for, an East Knox program in some trying times right now on the football field? What's the key to get it done tomorrow against Northmore?
Ball control. Ball control and win the turnover battle. Keep it, probably keep it low scoring. Back to action. Off the block and in. Josie with the big swing. 19-17. Chespy with the serve. Sands right to Chespy, but there's that miscommunication once again. 3 players. No one called for it. Miscommunication.
Yeah, talking amongst your teammates is vital. I mean, I think we've seen throughout the season volleyball, one of those sports where it may be one of the most critical. There's just so many different variations and options. You're running around all over the place. Just got to let each other know who's going after it.
Weisbrod stays alive. Biggs with the dig. And it's finished off. Autumn Kennedy.
Like you hear the mine calls, like it takes you back to Finding Nemo with the birds.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
And that's what it should sound
dig.
like.
Biggs. Her shot stays alive. Let ball kept up by East Knox. And knocked into the net, so Lady Trojans 3 points away. Chespy, big swing, dug up, back set, dinked. Weisbrod turns into an overpass that goes out of bounds. It's 23-17. Sands with the serve. Overpass. And East Knox into the net, so we have match point, 7 match points coming up.
So unless a big slip up would happen, Centerburg going to stay right there in that KMAC race with Cardington.
Shespy over. Weisbrod. That'll do it. It's a final. Centerburg sweeps East Knox with a 25-17 third set victory. We'll take a break. Be back with our MVP, brought to you by Knox Community Hospital after this. You're watching high school volleyball live and free on the OH.REPORT.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
At the Keelbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
There's a blood shortage and we came up to Dead Lover's Point at midnight on Friday the 13th.
Lame.
Guess I'm gonna waste all this blood by dying in a predictable horror movie way.
50% of Americans like watching blood get spilled in horror movies, but only 3% donate it. When was the last time you donated blood?
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Time now for our Knox Community Hospital MVP, and it is Centerburg Jr. Kennedy Glenn. Kennedy, first of all, congratulations. Take me through this matchup. East Knox played you tough at your home court. You swept them. Kind of the same situation tonight.
Yeah, right. We just had to play our best, play well as a team. We knew that it was our senior night, so we knew that they were going to come in strong. Their stands were going to be filled with lots of energy and very loud. So we just need to work as a team and just have fun and just do our best.
It's been a fun season for you guys this season. I believe only 3 losses. One of them, the Cardington, who is your next KMAC opponent 1 week from today. What do you guys need to do to get ready? You have one non-conference match against Worthington Christian. In between that, what do you got to do against Worthington to get ready for what could be the KMAC championship match?
Right. I think that we just need to keep working as a team, like always being energetic and just always like working together and just being scrappy and being like working like super hard in practices all the time, being very coachable and just, I don't know, just keep working hard so that we're ready for our big matches coming up.
You guys have 4 matches remaining in the regular season. Worthington, Cardington, Freddyburg one more time, and Kip Columbus. What you guys need to do, you know, these last 4 matches to get ready for a tournament run, because you guys have the pieces to possibly make a big tournament run this season.
Right. We just need to, like I keep saying, just keep working together. We definitely need to work on, like, the things that we've been just struggling on, like serve receive and like connecting with, not necessarily serve receive, but like also just connecting with like setter hitter connections, like definitely just working on like our weak spots, but also keep working on our strong spots to like just keep dominating, I guess.
All right, the easiest part of our interviews is always you want to give anybody a shout out, and I'm going to do this first. Shout out to your dad, Bo, head coach of the girls basketball team at Centerburg. If you want to shout him out as well, you can, but I already did it. Anybody you want to, look into this camera and go for it.
Thank you for my family, just always supporting me. All of my cousins, all of my my sister at home, and my mom and dad always coming and supporting me and my grandparents.
And one of the cool things about being MVP, you get a magnet. There you go.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Kennedy Glenn, tonight's Knox Community Hospital MVP, and good luck the rest of the way, and good luck against Cardington next week.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That is Kennedy Glenn from the victorious Centerburg Trojans. They defeat East Knox in straight sets, 25-14, 25-7, 25-17. And that'll wrap things up here from Howard, Ohio. I want to thank everybody that helped make things possible tonight. Hayden Gray, as always, color commentary and camera. Adam Thompson, Brian Skoronski, Jory Hollenbeck, Garrett Parlett, Storm Blunchley back at OH.REPORT headquarters. Knox Community Hospital and Kilbuck Savings Bank, our sponsors for tonight. Knox Community Hospital on scoreboard, Kilbuck Savings Bank on replay, Kilbuck as well, instant replay and pre-game and post-game sponsor. Knox Community Hospital, scoreboard player of the game. Also Kilbuck, Knox Community Hospital, and Park National Bank. Our commercial sponsors. Want to thank everybody here at East Knox, the East Knox Athletic Department, for allowing us to bring you this match live and free tonight to be here. And most importantly, we want to thank you, the fans, for watching. Once again, Centerburg sets up what could be for the KMAC Championship 1 week from today. They defeat East Knox 25-14, 25-7, 25-17. Also, quick shout-outs. Megan Sargent, nice win. Go Kennedy. But that'll do it. For Hayden Gray, I am Travis Berardi saying so long from Howard, Ohio.